You probably heard the storms roll through this morning. We are weather alert today for severe threats, especially later today.
Yeah, we have to keep our eyes on what is coming, but we're still getting some heavy rain right now. KCCI's Alyssa Gomez is in the storm chaser. Alyssa, tell us where you are. It definitely looks wet out there.
Hey Alex, Eric. Yeah, we're heading north out the metro. We're past Ankeny and the rain is just pouring down in buckets. You might even be able to hear it on our windshield. Our wipers are going at the highest speed right now. We see lots of lightning across the sky. I think we just caught a flash of it right now. Heavy winds that you can feel against the car too. I'm gonna click to our bumper cam. You can see that rain is just coming down, making those roads really wet. These are slippery conditions out here. So if you're in an area also that doesn't have a lot of light, a lot of street lights, your visibility is going to be impacted. Really make sure those wipers are on this morning, your headlights are on this morning, and you're keeping your distance from the cars in front of you because these are just not fun conditions to drive in. Alex, Eric.
The lightning certainly, and you probably felt it even in bed. That thunder is really powerful this morning.
Rattled a lot of people out of bed. We're keeping a close eye on what's going now, but also focusing in on what could come later because, John, that could be much more serious.
Yes, it can. That's what we're expecting. Right now, we're not looking at severe thunderstorms right now. The flooding definitely going to be the biggest threat currently. As far as what to expect across the state, we're going to go ahead and zoom in a little bit more where the heaviest rain is falling, even some pretty small hail associated with this cluster that's now also making its way into the heart of Des Moines. Mainly it's going to be further to the north, like over Johnson, Ankeny, even Granger. Not so much as far as further north, like towards Huxley. Looks like it's breaking down just a bit. So that's the kind of the stretch along I-35, making its way further off to the east as well. Those heavy torrential downpours. A lot of lightning with this. I took it off here. I'll just go ahead and put it on. You can't really even see the rain once you put on the lightning tracker. So that's why it is off. Just a lot of intense, heavy downpours. No rotation, no severe thunderstorms as of right now. So that's the silver lining with this morning. We have seen that earlier this morning, closer to around 1 to 2 a.m., but that's no longer the case. Even as you go towards Carroll County, we did see a pretty strong storm system start to generate and make its way into Carroll County. That's no longer the case either. So that's kind of what to expect to start things off. But later on today, large hail, damaging winds, even the tornadic threat, and of course that flooding threat that we've been talking about a lot this morning, all going to be high throughout today. This is a very extreme case as far as the severe thunderstorm, the really stronger storms expected later on today. As we go through hour by hour, let's talk about the timing of this system. Going through the morning, still a lot of rainfall. Not the best chance for severe weather at this time, but let's talk about as we get to 8 o'clock. It does look like some of these cells start to organize, and that's when we can look at some of those stronger damaging winds, even some large hail possible. Can't rule out the tornadic threat at this point either. 8 a.m. is pretty early in the morning for it, but it's still a possibility. Much better chances, and also the chance for those stronger tornadoes will be present later on this afternoon. 10 o'clock, it kind of breaks apart, but still a chance for these to pack a punch. So we're going to keep an eye on those. Noon, we kind of break apart a lot of this system, and it's just going to take a little bit of a break before it intensifies. 2 o'clock. Further west of our area, closer to the border, we're expecting these storms to start to organize yet again and create a line by 3 o'clock. And these are the bad storms that we're going to be keeping an eye on. That's whenever we're looking at the higher tornado threat and also those damaging winds and large damaging hailstones associated with these being over the metro and over I-35 practically by 4 o'clock and also 5 o'clock, making its way further east. Very fast moving storms. So that's also going to show that, yes, they're moving fast. They generate their own winds as well. So that kind of an additive aspect of these damaging winds is going to be expected as it makes its way over the eastern portion of the state as well. But by 8 o'clock, they do move out, and we're going to be calming things down for the rest of the evening and overnight. We are weather alert today. Tomorrow, not. We're going to be looking at mostly sunny skies Wednesday and Thursday. Highs back near 80 degrees by Thursday. It's going to be some good days to clean up because we are expecting these to leave some damage, and then more storm chances return Friday and for this upcoming weekend.